get you some ice.
Mom, time's up.
Lucy, I need another minute. Okay. Okay.
Look, I lost 4 teeth. Do you think the tooth fairy will have enough money?
Your loved ones losing 100,000 hours of Lola, don't touch that, Lola.
Hi, Mommy. I love you, Mommy.
Haunted objects are so creepy. When I was younger, my brother and I were crawling beneath our old house and we found this wooden hand-carved spoon. It looked like a witch's spoon. I remember seeing it till I was like 15. I know my mom tried to get rid of it a bunch of times, but it always found its way back to us.
Did anything weird happen with it?
Well, I think that's weird enough. You know, I bet if I looked hard enough, I could find it again.
Okay, that's creepy.
It's been like what, 7 years?
Well, maybe I can find it for the next podcast.
Okay, listeners. Don't forget to let us know if you think these stories are real or totally bunk. And share your own stories online on our social media pages. Oh, Denny, it's your turn.
Okay, so I heard this story from a guy that I used to date. Stop! I know what you're thinking. He used to work in an old parking garage.
Well, I usually walk the perimeter at 12, 3, and 6. 6 is when the morning guard takes over.
Right.
Hank's usually a little late, but just by a couple minutes. Man, I know the feeling. There is nothing I would like more than a cigarette right now. But I can't.
10 days so far.
Yeah, you think it'll be the booze or the cigarettes that'll take a toll on your heart. But it's not. It's women. They'll get you in the end.
Oh yeah, I hear you. No doubt.
Well, you're young enough. You should do okay. That's about it. The office is right over here. All the numbers are on the wall. Hank likes a decaf. I myself like the real thing. I like to keep things in order around here.
When will you be back?
Not sure. Maybe I'll check on you in a couple weeks. Not everybody likes working the graveyard shift.
Never tried it. Figured I needed something to pass the nights.
You'll find out real quick if it's for you. Some people don't like the isolation. Makes them crazy. Me? Helps me collect my thoughts.
Sounds good to me.
All right then. Got the numbers?
Yeah, got it.
do miss him. Although Scottie Pippen doesn't tip. I don't know.
I think she overdosed. I can't get to her. She's gonna be dead by the time. Cancel that.
Morning. You must be the new guy.
That's me, Kenny.
It's good to have someone on the night shift again. It's been a while.
Been a while. What about Sam?
Sam? How do you know about him? He used to work the night shift. What's it been? Probably 7 years or more.
7 years.
Yeah. He had a heart attack one night and died when a young woman killed herself on his shift.
A young woman?
Yep. In a maroon Grand Prix right over there. It's funny, because he always used to say that it was the cigarettes and booze that would get him.
Yeah.
We go through a lot of guys. But you're good, right? I mean, not everyone can handle the graveyard shift, you know? Most of them quit after the first night. It takes a special breed, I think.
It's not always like this. First night?
Like what?
Nothing. I'll see you at 6.
All right, man. Get some sleep.
Where's Emma? She's been gone a long time. You know?
I'll go get her.
Emma? Oh, dude, you scared the crap out of us. What took you so long?
Was that you that screamed out there?
I didn't hear anything.
Really?
All right. It's your turn, sister.
These woods, they're just not right. Something happens on the road near here as time closes in on the witching hour. People shouldn't be out here this late.
That's perfect. Cannot wait to get this podcast up.
The trees, the sounds, they can make a person go crazy if left out here alone.
They're gonna tell you, honey, all you got to be. If you don't care how you fall, you can blow off in the breeze. Out on the highway, honey,
Well, hello. You realize I'm literally in the middle of nowhere.
That's a little dramatic, don't you think?
I'm just saying, you and John could not have moved to a more inconvenient place.
Right, because we definitely didn't move far away from you on purpose.
Oh, you are such a bitch. All right, Molly and I gotta concentrate. Gotta go.
Oh, you're driving the minivan to see me. That's sexy.
Mom and Dad are out this weekend, and Molly was the only thing left. Allison? Allison, can you hear me?
Hey, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you.
That's right. Do you need something?
No, I just want to let you know. It looks like your left tire's loose.
Really?
Yeah. Emily?
Yes. How do you know my name?
I'm sorry, we've never met. I know your sister. I know her husband. I've only met Allison a few times, but I recognize you from the family photos. You're not going up there now, are you?
I am.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, Emily. I think you might be my blind date.
What?
John and Allison invited me up here this weekend to set me up with someone. And lucky you, I think they chose you to be my victim. Speaking of which, I have some tools in my car, and I think I can tighten up that wheel.
Sure, Mr. Mechanic.
I'll be quick.
Do you need any help?
Don't worry, I got it. You're all set. Sorry if I spooked you before. The truth is, this road is pretty creepy.
Why do you say that?
Just stories. Well, drive safe, and I'll see you soon.
Wait, I didn't get your name.
I'll tell you when we get there. I guess I'm not the world's greatest mechanic. Here's a thought. We're both doing the same place. So why don't I just give you a ride to your sister's?
It's a bit forward coming from a man I just met.
My intentions are purely dishonorable, I assure you.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Just leave my car on the side of the road?
You can call a tow truck when you get to your sister's. Consider it our pregame. I'm James, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, James.
What are you gonna do? Stand there, in the road, in the cold, waiting for a tow truck?
I'm just gonna grab my stuff. So do you make a habit of this?
What?
Picking up random girls in the middle of the night on strange roads?
You're like the 5th or 6th this week. I don't know. They all blur together.
You're so dumb.
You have.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Well, you said earlier there were rumors about this road.
It's nothing. It's like anything else. The shadows of the trees makes people's imaginations run wild. Well, all right. There are 2 legends about what occurred on Sweet Hollow Road. Supposedly, on prom night, Amy and her boyfriend pulled over on a stretch of Sweet Hollow Road for a little after prom romance. This is cut short, however, when her boyfriend raped her and killed her with a hatchet and dumped her body into the woods. The rumor goes that Amy haunts the road in the woods, looking for anyone that will help her. The boyfriend became known as the Hatchet Man, and no one ever knew what became of him.
So what's the second legend?
The second one revolves around a police officer named Carl Abbott who was pursuing a bank robber that was led onto this stretch of Sweet Hollow Road. The bank robber got out of his car and ran to the woods, and Carl proceeded to go after him, but Carl didn't make it. The bank robber got away after shooting Carl in the head. Shortly after, a young couple who was on their way back from their honeymoon got pulled over by a cop, and they weren't speeding, and they weren't doing anything wrong, so they didn't know why. The cop asked them a couple questions, and then let them go with a warning. The couple was about to drive off, and the cop turned around and walked back to his car. The couple noticed blood oozing from the back of his head in the same place that the fatal bullet exited Carl's skull.
Oh, it's not funny. You're such a jerk. Oh.
I'm gonna see if I can get some service. My sister's probably getting worried.
Hey, Emily. How far away are you?
Hey, Allie. It's been a bit of a rough night. My car broke down.
Are you serious? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just... Fortunately, a handsome stranger came to my rescue.
Wait, what?
James gave me a ride after he saw my car break down. You know, I thought it was just going to be me and you this weekend.
Hold on, who's James?
Haha, very funny. You know, I've told you a million times that I do not need help finding someone. But with John's childhood friend, I mean, come on.
Emily.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Shut up, seriously, come on.
Oh, shut up. It is just me and you this weekend. Are you really driving with someone? Is this a joke? It's not funny if it is. It's really not funny.
I need you to pull over. I feel sick. I need you to pull over. Pull over. Where are we going? I swear to God, pull
You
over.
swear to God, what? I can't imagine the things I'm gonna do to you. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want to ruin the surprise. I promised you a blind date after all.
Ma'am, you okay? Ma'am, you shouldn't be around here so late. It's not safe.
You have to listen to me. There's someone after me. He's trying to kill me.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No, I haven't. Please.
All right.
Okay.
I just want you to stay calm. I'm gonna go call this in. Hold tight.
No, no, no. You can't just leave me here.
I'll be back in just a minute.
It's 11:58, guys. The witching hour is directly upon us. We hope you've enjoyed this podcast as much as we've loved making it. Lots of strange sounds, creepy stories, and good company. Stick with us through the witching hour. Kinda wish something weirder would have happened, but I guess you guys are weird enough for me anyway. What's next?
It's almost here.
Emma, you really didn't hear that scream?
I heard it. It was Emma.
Emma, this isn't funny.
Is she drunk?
Emma's dead. You'll all be dead too.
This was a bad idea. She's killed Emma and Nathan and Danny. I don't want to die. Send help.